When we walk into a building, we often think we're just seeing architecture, but in truth, our brain is reacting to height, light, shape, even the geometry of the space. Architecture doesn't only build walls, it builds experiences inside our brain. Research in neuroaesthetics show that curved architectural forms tend to evoke more positive emotional responses than angular forms. For example, one study found that curved versus angular interior environments trigger approach avoidance behaviors and vary affective states. Another analysis notes humans often prefer curved over angular stimuli, reporting that curved shapes are rated more pleasant and safe. Architectural design can thus influence comfort, stress, and emotional tone through geometry alone, shaping how our minds and bodies respond to the spaces we live, work, and move through every day. But geometry is only part of the story. The presence of nature, even a hint of it, can completely change how the brain reacts to a space. The biophilia hypothesis argues humans have an innate affinity for nature and built environments that incorporate nature show measurable effects on stress, cognition, and physiology. For example, one review found exposure to nature increased alpha power in the brain and reduced oxyhemoglobin concentration in certain prefrontal regions compared to urban only environments. Thus, architects can design spaces that reduce stress not only by what you see but by what your brain feels. Light and scaling is another important factor in how architecture interacts with the brain. Natural light has been shown to regulate our circadian rhythms, the internal clock that governs sleep, focus, and mood. Bright upward directed light can stimulate alertness and energy, while softer diffuse lighting helps the brain transition into calm reflective states. In the same way, the scale of a space, its height, openness, and proportion subtly influences emotion. High ceilings often make people feel inspired or creative, as a sense of vertical space encourages abstract thinking, while on the other hand, lower ceilings tend to promote focus and a feeling of safety, helping the mind narrow its attention. Architects use these relationships intuitively and scientifically, balancing light and scale to shape experience, creating environments that energize, soothe, or inspire simply through the way they were built. Architecture is more than structure, it's a conversation between the built world and the human mind. Every curve, every beam of light, and every open space shapes how we feel, think, and connect. Architecture doesn't just shape cities, it shapes us.